Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And you're looking at my new old toy. I am a collector of radios, especially scanner radios, and the older the better. And I say that because there were some very unique designs when the scanners first came out. I try to stay away from any scanner that's crystal controlled, because the only frequencies you're going to pick up are the ones that you have the crystals before. So I'm always looking for programmable scanners. Search the eBay and the internet every morning and trying to see what I can find. Here is one of the finds. I'll turn the lights back on now. And what really caught my eye about this particular scanner is that display. And let me zoom out here. Okay, there it is in all its glory. It's it's only 10 channels, but they are programmable channels and very easy to program. I thought this was going to be a nightmare to figure out how to program, but very easy. Luckily, the gentleman that sold this also had the original manual. I can't see myself. Let me flip my viewfinder here. There's the original manual. It's like brand new. He even left his little crib sheet of the frequencies he had programmed into it many years ago. You can see this piece of paper is really old. I wonder if it says on here a copyright date, but this thing is quite old. No, it doesn't. But it's almost as old as I am. It's probably one of the first, not the first, but among the first programmable scanner radios. Again, it only has 10 channels, which you can program with this keyboard. Its frequency range is, stand by here 1 second, I thought I had it. Where did that go? Yeah, I thought I had it here. Here it is. Here's the frequency ranges, basically from 30 megahertz up to 512 megahertz, which was typical for scanners in this time frame. They only went up to 512 megahertz because there wasn't anything back then above 512 megahertz that was of any interest to the casual listener. And then later on, they extended that up to almost a gigahertz. So most of your newer scanner radios will go up to a gigahertz. I think I paid either $5 or $10 plus $10 shipping for this scanner, so it's a good deal. It's like I say, it's one of those novelty radios. And also, when I'm looking for scanner radios, especially older ones, I love the ones that have this kind of display with the blinking lights. I love that. I don't know, kind of weird that way. You know, some people, it doesn't take much to amuse them. That amuses me. Now, the way you program it is very simple. You put it in manual. It's in scan mode right now. You put it in manual mode, and then you can step with this button here. You can step through the various channels. Pick whatever channel you want to program. Although it doesn't really matter what channel it's on to program it, and I'll show you why. So I stopped at 7. So what you do is you plug in the frequency. So say I wanted 145.05. So I punch in 145.05, enter. That's in temporary memory. Then I select what channel I want it to go into. So say I wanted to go in channel 10. So I'd select 10. And it goes into 10. Oops, I know I did that wrong. I should have selected 0, which is also 10. So actually it went into channel 1. Yeah, what do you expect from an old man? So it's fairly easy to program. And then you program up all your 10 channels. It doesn't have range scanning. You can't put in a starting range and an ending range. That's before its time. So you have to put in the exact frequencies you want it to scan. And one of the things I would do with this is I would set up to scan something unique. Like I could set it, put in 10 of the local ham repeaters, either on 2 meters or 70 centimeters. I could plug those 10 frequencies in and have this particular scanner only scan those repeaters. That's one use of it. What else? Comes with a little telescopic antenna, which you don't need a long antenna because you're up in the either VHF frequencies above 30 megahertz or the UHF frequencies, and you don't need a long antenna. So, also what he threw in was his police call book that Radio Shack used to sell for $6.95. This was dated 1986, so that kind of gives you an indication, or me an indication, when he bought this radio, because he bought this probably at the same time. So I just want to show you that little scanner radio. This is the volume control, and this is the squelch control. And like I say, I'm looking all the time for these little unique scanner radios. They're usually pretty inexpensive, under $25. And it's just, I'm a collector. I probably got close to 100 of these little scanner radios in my workshop and in my office. And they're just a novelty. Like some people collect Star Wars figures. Who would ever do that? Me. I collect scanner radios and portable shortwave radios. And I used to collect the big tube shortwave radios and ham radios, but those things take up so much room. You can only own, unless you've got a nice big garage, which I don't have, you can only own maybe 8 or 9 of those, and all the space is taken. So anyway, if you see, when you're looking around, if you see a good deal on some kind of weird scanner radio, again, it has to be crystal controlled. I don't want a crystal radio. There are hundreds and hundreds of crystal radio scanners on eBay. To me, they're pretty useless because you have to have specific crystals for each frequency. And they're kind of hard to get too. So if you happen to see any unique scanner radios on eBay, let me know, because I'm interested in picking up whatever's available that's unique, something I don't have that I can show to my viewers. So anyway, that's the show for today. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, why don't you try that? What it does for you, if you subscribe, you can set up an option that every time I post a new video, you get an email that says, hey, you want to watch Tom's new video? Or maybe you don't want to do that. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.